Bem, agora vocês estão vendo os
Acer
fabricantes
also
apresentando
feedback.
seus modelos
Thank you. And thank you
baseados
for all
no
of your partnership with your
Ryzen.
team over the years.
And
So,
to be honest, I don't know AMD have been in Taiwan for 30 years. You guys are so energetic like teenagers. So, wow, 30 years. Yeah, so
we have
incredible.
a lot of good people.
I think so, yeah.
So,
Okay.
Jerry, what do we have here?
Eita, notebook do caramba.
First, notebook. This is so-called the casual gaming notebook. Not too many people familiar about the casual gaming, so let me spend about 30 seconds to introduce. Everybody think about gaming, think about enthusiastic, very aggressive, the best performance. And the ID is always very aggressive. Some kind of people also call it a little bit arrogant already. But actually, there are a lot of gamers who are casual gamers. What does the casual gaming mean?
Por enquanto, eu tô falando só dos processadores.
You can bring your gaming PC into the meeting room, but you will not feel embraced. That's why casual gaming means.
This means that you are in the meeting room playing games?
Be honest, I was just playing games there. Okay, so this one is actually Acer's casual gaming notebook.
Eu quero notebook desse cara.
AMD 7th generation and also RX 550 GPU inside. And the most important
Eu vou ter um notebook gamer.
It is a passionate but calm design. That means that when you open it, if you want something like passionate, you have this kind of things. But you can put in a meeting room, something like this one. And in addition to the calm design, it also has special features like people or special casual gaming like immersive experience. So this one have the 170-degree Full HD
17, eu acho,
LCD display. And also with a Dolby Audio Premium.
Aqui no Brasil, uns 5, 6 mil conto ali.
So give a very good immersive experience of audio and video. And this with also Acer's best thermal technology running the Cool Boost. Cool Boost is technology that is thermal on demand. Actually,
tá rodando LOL aí. Se rodar LOL,
into a PC, but not so many people can decide when you need to have some thermal device enabled. And with Acer Cool Boost technology, we can do that. This is our notebook.
That looks great. Thank you.
And the next one, here, it is our Aspire GS280 And the CPU here, Lisa, which is the best CPU in the world right now?
I think it's a Ryzen CPU.
Yeah, Ryzen 7 inside. And also with the AMD GPU inside. So as Lisa mentioned, AMD is the only company in the world that can provide the best combination of the CPU and GPU, and we implement in this desktop. So you can also see
prefiro o meu ainda, o meu tá mais bonito.
So passionate but calm design. The almond-shaped design can make people still thinking it's a passionate, but you put in the office, you still think that it's a tower PC. And in addition to that, also provide immersive experience as our notebook. It can support 4 monitors outside and also support very good audio quality. Yeah.
Eu não sei o que tem ali dentro, mas
we have the wireless charging put here. Yeah, so you can charge your mobile phone. So this is Acer solution to the Ryzen.
Fantastic. Jerry, thank you so much.
Agora vem HP.
We appreciate the partnership with Acer, and we look forward to great things together.
Yeah, we need to work together.
Thank you.
Yeah, we love PC.
Vem outro viado chinês agora. É tudo chinês aqui, coreano.
All right, wonderful. Next, we have Spike Wang from HP. Spike.
Aí. Tem ninguém com rosto diferente, não, pelo menos.
Joining us, and HP and AMD have had such a long history of collaboration. So tell us a little bit about what you're doing.
Well, you know that before I start, I have to say the same thing that the two other people said. We all love PC business. Well, at least you know that HP and AMD has long histories of collaboration, many years. Either from the consumer side to the commercial side, from laptop to desktop to display to all-in-one, or even from a GPU to CPU. Our partnership is always based on trust.
Yes.
When the team brought the Ryzen processor to Palo Alto, almost a year and a half, 2 years ago, it was unequivocally yes that we would.
Peraí que eu vou pegar biscoitinho, guaraná, né?
And really, just humble personally because I used to work at
AMD
as well to congratulate hundreds of AMD out there. You guys done a wonderful job in creating the excitement that we've been looking for in the market that we serve. Just like AMD, HP is about focusing on both innovations for our customers and our retailers as well. So in less than a number of days in my fingers, HP will unleash our Ryzen products starting with the very top end, Ryzen 7 1800X, now all lines of gaming towers. And other Ryzen 7, Ryzen 5, and Ryzen 3 will be made available as well. And due course in time, other products such as this MV product here or Pavilion product will also have Ryzen processors as well. Just once again, super proud of AMD, and thank you for the collaboration and partnership in the past.
Fantastic. Spike, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Okay, next we have Tony Chen of Lenovo. Tony? Tony, thank you so much for joining us.
Should I say we love PC too?
You
É,
can join the
dependendo,
party.
já boto minha placa de vídeo para vender
First,
amanhã.
thank you to invite me here. So actually, we have been working for AMD for a long time, and we introduced this Ryzen processor into our desktop CPU and desktop platforms. Actually, current customers, they use desktop PC not just for work. They use that for entertainment, such as they're watching their movie on their Netflix, and they edit in their digital photos here. That's why we're introducing our Idea Center 510 and 720 here. And you can see that on the other booth, and we have very good products and with ultimate performance from the Ryzen processors. And on this stage, we have one thing I want to highlight.
Gostei, mais bonita, Leno.
Not only entertainment, Ryzen processor provide multi-threading capability that can improve the experience on the gamers. We are introducing our Lenovo Legion gaming tower into this market soon, and this with the latest Ryzen processor plus the GPU capabilities. And also that we're working with AMD and try to make that VR ready, and they can enjoy the online streaming very smooth. So with that, I think we can provide very good lighting here, good performance, and good vending here, and also that expandability for this kind of gamer customers. So we are very excited about this kind of new Ryzen processor and try to drive this desktop business together.
Fantastic, Tony. Thank you so much, and thank you for Lenovo's partnership.
Thank you. We love PC.
Okay, and finally we have Derek Yu of Asus joining us. All right, Derek.
Thank you.
Martini.
Well, so PC
Está
gamers
com a
love us.
propaganda.
The Republic of Gamer brand. We're the one of the top gaming brands out there, and
A minha placa de vídeo também tem esse nome, que é Republic of Games.
a lot of our fans are actually, they're probably too young to remember this, but all the way back, the very first product from Republic of Gamer was a motherboard based on AMD platform.
All right.
So ROG was founded, in fact, on the AMD motherboard. And of course, throughout the years, we have provided
Olha
a
na
wide
agora.
variety of different AMD platforms, and they have all been very successful. We are in our sixth
Obrigado pela
generation
audiência,
of
pessoal.
AMD motherboards, and we have a new flagship AMD motherboard coming
É.
up as well. And there is still
Estamos
one thing
entendendo.
that's missing from our brand.
Estamos entendendo tudo, né, que o pessoal ele tá falando aí.
And if there's ever a time to get in with a AMD laptop, now is it. And when we first learned the potential of Ryzen CPU,
Olha, olha.
that got us super excited. And we know that's going to make the gamers super excited. And we appreciate the exclusive partnerships coming from AMD and ROG. So here it is.
All right, let's see it.
And,
Ui. Olha. Dezessete. Eita, olha. Olha, caramba! Já? Já que o Ryzen não esquenta muito. Olha o salto de Hoje vou comprar um. Cadê? Agora. Aí, ó. 27. Aí, ó.
all right.
Vem com AMD.
So, We've
Wow.
actually have already gotten so many
Ryzen
requests
7 vem com
for
a
a
580
Ryzen laptop coming from
RX
our team.
1580.
And actually, since our teaser went out, we've gotten even more inquiries and comments, and it was tormenting not to be able to tell
Provavelmente
them
8
more
GB.
about this. So this is it. The
Olha
Ryzen
aí, ó.
laptop from
Poxa.
ROG has Ryzen 7 CPUs, 580 graphics,
Não, mano,
and
acho
yes,
que
it does
não acho.
have the
Eu
FreeSync
nunca vi botar mais do que
display,
8 GB no
and it is
notebook.
VR ready.
That's beautiful. Really
And
beautiful.
yeah, and if there's still people wondering, I mean, why do we want to go with AMD right now? This is the answer, right here, because the GL702CZ
Cadê?
is
Mostra a
able to
tela, eu vejo o
deliver
povo olhando a tela, eu
performance
quero ver
in
também.
true ROG fashion. This device, what you're seeing right now, holds the record for the highest CPU score in the world right now. And actually, the nearest second place, well, actually, I'm using near loosely because this product right here is going to outperform any other laptops in terms of CPU
Asus
score
sempre tirando.
by almost 60%.
É.
That is how powerful this is. And of course, in terms of benefits to the gamers and
Tudo
streamers
que
out there,
a
so
Asus
finally
ela
they can
fabrica em
really stream
games,
with
placa-mãe,
confidence, high fidelity and high quality.
placa de vídeo, notebook
This is it.
agora,
This is something that people
ela
look
tem
forward
sempre
to, and
essa
thank you
frase.
for your
Game
partnership.
of...
Thank you so much.
Não, é
Thank you.
Republic of Games. A minha placa-mãe tem aqui. A minha placa de vídeo.
All right, so I hope you get a flavor of how many systems are going to be out there with Ryzen. This is really only the first batch, and you should expect to see them in market.
Bem, e
now
aí?
over the next,
Eu acho que eu gostei do notebook da
into,
Asus
the
mesmo,
market.
o da
So with
Acer.
that, let me
Deixa
invite
aqui.
Jim Anderson up to talk more about our products and where we're going next. Jim?
Rosto diferente, porra!
So I guess I got to start by saying I love the PC too. I think we need to change that into Lisa's tagline. I like that. Hey, so welcome everybody. It's great to be back at Computex. Actually, for me, Computex is a little bit of a special event because, as Lisa would know, my very first day on the job at AMD 2 years ago was here at Computex in 2015. So Computex is a bit of an anniversary event for me, so it's great to be back. And it's been a good 2 years. We made a lot of progress with computing and graphics, and I'm really happy to share some of that with you here today. So I'll follow on to what Lisa was talking about and our PC OEMs. They were talking about the great new desktop Ryzen systems that we're introducing to market this quarter. What I'll talk about is the next wave of products, so the new products that we have coming out over the next 6 to 12 months. So we introduced Ryzen about 3 months ago into premium desktop, and at that time we talked about how we believed that Ryzen would kind of change the industry, bring new innovation, new competition, new choice to the industry, and that would be good for the PC industry, but most importantly good for end users. And I think now 3 months later you can already see some of those really positive impacts to the industry. But we're just getting started. We're just started with Ryzen. We're going to roll out Ryzen to each one of the PC segments over the next 6 to 12 months. So I'm very happy to say today I've got new product updates, new product demonstrations that have never been seen before, and this is for both notebook systems and desktop systems. So we'll talk about Ryzen Mobile today, which is a combination of our new Zen cores and our new graphics cores integrated into a single device. And then on desktops, we'll talk about an all-new, very high-end desktop platform that we're bringing to market this summer. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's start with mobile. And our Ryzen mobile processor, we're bringing that first to consumer premium mobile systems, notebook systems in the second half of this year. And we've already been working very diligently with our PC OEMs for many months now on new systems designed around Ryzen Mobile. So when Ryzen
bom que esses notebook do Ryzen, é Ryzen ou Ryzen? Ryzen, pronto. Eles são finos. Se vocês olharem os notebooks gamer da Intel, eles são muito grossos e pesados. Eu acho que o pessoal online deve ter, sabe o que eu tô falando. E eu tô vendo que esse, como o Ryzen não precisa de uma refrigeração tão rigorosa, aí os dissipadores de calor são menores, tornando o notebook mais com tamanho normal, né?
So that great, that powerful and efficient Zen processor that we brought first to high-end desktop, now we bring to mobile as well. And that'll boost our CPU performance by over 50% versus the generation that we have in market today. That's a huge step up in CPU performance with Ryzen Mobile. And then the second key ingredient is, of course, graphics performance. Graphics performance is key to that great gaming experience. Ryzen Mobile will include Vega graphics. That's our newest graphics core, brand new graphics core. Will be integrated into the same die with the Zen processor, integrated together. And that'll boost our graphics performance by over 40% as well. So that's a tremendous step up in graphics performance, and that'll deliver just a phenomenal, smooth gaming experience. And then the third ingredient, and this is just as important as CPU and GPU performance, is power efficiency. With Ryzen Mobile, we put a tremendous amount of focus on power efficiency. And so we're going to deliver that CPU gain and that GPU performance gain at roughly half the power of our current generation that we have in market today. And so this is going to be a phenomenal part when it comes out. We're really excited about the collaboration that we have with all of our PC OEMs. And for the first time here today, I actually want to show you Ryzen Mobile. So this is Ryzen Mobile right here. Beautiful,
Poxa.
thin, very small processor.
Que
This will have a
diferença
tremendous amount of CPU and GPU
pro aquele
performance
outro.
in a very small form factor. So, but it's nice for me to be able to show you the product, but I also want you to see the product in action. So I'm going to ask Kevin Lensing to come up here on stage. Kevin, can you show us this great processor in action?
I'd love to. So what I have here in my hands is an actual 2-in-1 notebook that is using the Ryzen Mobile processor. So this is a beautiful prototype notebook using an engineering sample.
Aí
And
sim,
you
viu,
can see the
garoto?
2-in-1 action on the convertible hinge. And so right now you see
É.
a sub
Esse é o,
15mm notebook
esse aí é o
running Ryzen
Ultrabook.
Mobile with 4 cores and 8 threads of Zen CPU goodness plus Vega graphics, all in this incredible form factor and all at this very, very low power. And what we're showing it here is running a video, and up in the right-hand corner you can see that this is actually 4 Zen cores and 8 threads, which is an amazing amount of computational horsepower in this very, very small notebook. So this is just a hint of what we have to come, but it's great to see Ryzen Mobile up and running. We can't wait to get it to market with our wonderful OEM partners here coming in the second half of the year.
Beautiful. Thanks, Kevin.
All right,
Appreciate
thank you,
it.
Jim.
Thank you very much. Okay, so that's Ryzen Mobile, and you'll hear more about Ryzen Mobile, more of the details around it as we get closer to launch. Now let's switch gears. Let's talk about desktop. Now, we introduced Ryzen into premium desktop systems about 3 months ago, and the reaction from the market, from end users, has been fantastic to Ryzen. And I think that the reason for the great reaction, the great momentum around Ryzen, is really because of the competitiveness of the product itself. So we've introduced 7 versions of Ryzen into the market, and this chart actually shows all 7 of those versions. And what it shows is each one of those Ryzen processors compared to its nearest price Intel.
E eu pensei que a Intel ia mudar a política, mas é a mesma coisa. Nessa nova geração agora do Core i9 vem com preços absurdos.
Up and down the retail pricing stack, Ryzen is delivering just a
O top
tremendous amount of
mesmo
performance advantage versus our
da
competitors.
Intel, esse
Anywhere
o
from
Core
30%
i9,
performance
agora me esqueci a
advantage to
referência,
70%
vem
better
tá por
performance
$2.000
versus
dólares. Aqui no Brasil deve chegar
And this Ryzen
quase
is
8
really
mil
setting
conto.
a whole new bar for performance in premium desktop systems. And it's not just benchmarks that we're winning on with Ryzen, it's real end user applications as well. So what this chart is showing is this is publicly available third-party data, so you can find this data yourself. And this is showing Ryzen processor relative to Intel processor. So the Ryzen processor is shown in the orange line, the Intel processor in blue. And this is showing a range of different customer workloads. And what this is showing is that the Ryzen processor is outperforming the Intel processor by tremendous margin. And here we're comparing our best Ryzen 5 processor against Intel's best Core i5 processor. And in consumer applications like video encoding, like content creation, like encryption, over 50% performance advantage versus the competition. And then in some of those new and growing applications like game streaming, so game streaming is where you're playing an interactive game, maybe it's esports, and then you're streaming that experience live to your friends or your fans at the same time. Ryzen 5 is a great processor, but the Intel Core i5 processor actually can't handle that workload. And I'm going to show you that in just a second. And then Ryzen 5, a great gaming processor as well, whether it's premium gaming, 4K, VR, or lower resolution gaming. So if you look at the Ryzen processor, it's really kind of the best all-around processor for premium desktop. But rather than look at the benchmarks, let's take a look at it in action again. So Kevin, can you show us a competitive demo?
I'd love to. I'd love to. So let's look at the Ryzen 5 1600X in action. Before we look at the demo, though, one confirmation from external sources that Ryzen 5 1600X that you talked about as a great processor, it was actually named the CPU of the year from the European Hardware Awards. This just happened in the last week, so we're really proud of that. We thought we'd like to show, hey, it's not just AMD that thinks this product is good. Third-party reviewers are saying the same thing as well.
That's great.
So let's see what it looks like in action, though. So let's start the demo. So what you're seeing here is on the right, you see the Ryzen 5 1600X processor, and on the left, you see the flagship Core i5 processor. And what you're watching here is Dota 2, but you're not watching the actual gameplay, you're watching a stream.
Rodando. Isso aí que esse jogo aí é.
It looks smooth on the player side, whether you're playing on Intel or
Dota.
AMD. But when you try to stream it, that's where the extra cores and threads of that 1600X come in and deliver that great experience. So you can see the smooth stream coming from the AMD side and the really choppy stream on the Intel side. As a matter of fact, you can also see that it's completely maxing out the CPU. If you look at the bottom right-hand corner, that CPU is at full utilization, just playing the game, and is unable to stream it as well. Whereas on the AMD side, you're only at 30–40% utilization, and you see that beautiful streaming experience coming through. And oh, by the way, as a bonus, we also layered in some additional applications. So you have an IM session going in the background. You actually also have Google Docs open, so if you want to game and do your homework at the same time, there's enough cores and threads in Ryzen 5 to do all of that at the same time. Modern workloads and the way people use their PCs today, they don't just do one thing. And that's the beauty of having the 6-core, 12-thread processor, is you can do much more with your computer, as you can see here, Jim.
Wow, that's impressive. All right, thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it. Okay, so game streaming, that's a growing application. Of course, another growing application, growing usage model is virtual reality. Very proud to announce today that all Ryzen processors will be Oculus approved. So the Ryzen 5 and Ryzen 7 processors that are already in market today, as well as the Ryzen 3 processor that will come out in Q3, all Oculus approved. You already see some Ryzen systems in the market today with Oculus Ready certification. And as the OEM systems come to market, you'll see even more systems in the marketplace. Okay, so far I've been talking about the AM4 platform. This is the desktop platform that we introduced with Ryzen 7 and Ryzen 5 a few months ago. But now I want to talk about a brand new platform we're bringing to the market. This is my favorite part of today. This is a brand new platform targeted at very high performance desktop. And for this,
Estamos falando ao vivo. Olha. Em breve. Aguarde.
Okay. So we call it Threadripper, Ryzen Threadripper, and this is by far my favorite product name of all of our products.
É em
It's coming
Tóquio essa
this,
merda que
this
tá
summer.
acontecendo.
Ryzen Threadripper is really targeted at the highest performance PC systems. And with Ryzen 7, we introduced 8 cores, 16 threads, but we didn't want to stop there. We wanted to continue
Ah, seria um
to
sonho do
bring that same
brasileiro uma
Ryzen
feira dessa aqui
innovation
no
to the
Brasil.
highest performance PCs. And so today I want to share a little bit more detail about this new product and this new platform. And first, with the CPU, the number of cores. So with Ryzen Threadripper, we're going to introduce up to 16 cores, 32 threads. That's twice as much cores as we introduced just 3 months ago with Ryzen 7. So we're doubling the core count, doubling the thread count, doubling the compute density and performance.
2 por
Second, the
núcleo.
platform in the CPU will support 64 lanes of PCIe Gen 3.
64 linhas, PCI
That's an
Express
incredible amount
3.0.
of I/O performance, an incredible amount of I/O capacity. So you can hook up all your favorite graphics cards, all your favorite PCIe devices. This is leadership PCIe capacity. And every Threadripper processor will support the full 64 PCIe lanes. It also have 4 channels of DDR4 memory, and again, every one
Ela
of the
aguenta
Threadripper processors
4
will support all 4 channels.
canais
And this will be based on a new
DDR4.
chipset or new X399 chipset. So we're really
Quase chega.
excited about this platform, really excited to get it to market.
E ela vem com
also
um
really
novo
pleased
chip,
to
né?
announce that we've got fantastic
Que é o
ecosystem support at AMD.
X399.
So our motherboard
E o
partners
atual
are
é
very pleased to announce that
370, né?
ASRock, ASUS, Gigabyte, and MSI will all have Threadripper platforms ready in the market when we're ready to launch later this summer.
300 e...
So, I
É,
also want to say thank you to our motherboard
o
partners. They've been a
chipset, né?
big part of the
Muito bem.
Ryzen success to date, and I want to thank them for their great support on
Sim.
Threadripper. But I also want to take the opportunity today to show you Ryzen Threadripper for the first time ever.
Ele vai mostrar agora o
This
monstro.
is Ryzen
No
Threadripper.
tamanho da criança.
Now it's a little bit bigger than the mobile version, you'll notice.
E todo mundo tira foto. Ah, tira
But
foto.
a lot more compute horsepower. So we're really
Papai.
excited about this product. Now it's fun to
né,
show the
pra-
product, but even better to see it in
Pra ter
action. So we're
16
gonna
núcleos e
have it come up
32,
one more
eu não
time.
esperava
All right, this is my
Let's see
favorite.
this. Let's see this big bad boy in action.
Yeah, let's put this beast to work. So what we're going to do here is we're going to show a demo that might look a little bit
Cara,
familiar
cuidado, bota
to
isso
you
aí
if you've been
não.
watching our Ryzen rollout over the last few months. When we first announced the Ryzen brand, one of the first demos we showed of our 8-core 16-thread Ryzen 7 was actually a Blender
processador
demo
desse,
where
ele
we
bota qualquer
rendered
canto em
a
cima da
picture of the
mesa.
Ryzen chip, and we actually challenged the ecosystem to say, can you beat this time on
right.
Blender?
Ah,
So I thought maybe now that we're
Ele vai
bringing
doido pra
twice
ter
as much
um
compute
esses.
horsepower to the market, maybe we should go back to that same demo and see how fast it looks
Okay.
with Ryzen Threadripper. So let's jump in. So this is
Meu
Blender.
irmão, quero
You may
ver o
remember
tamanho
that
da
image. That's the
lula.
Ryzen processor that we unveiled in December
E vai
and
botar esses
rendered
processadores.
8
O
cores and
processador é
16 threads. You
grandão.
see in the upper right-hand corner a massive amount of
Bem, vai
threads
ver outro vídeo
there in the
agora.
Windows Task Manager. You see 32 threads. So let's run the render. I'm going to have to talk fast because this thing is so incredibly fast that this render completes in a matter of seconds. So immediately it peaks all 32 threads and just an incredible amount of horsepower, running the latest Blender app, running that same image that we showed a few months ago, and done just an incredibly
That's
short amount of
impressive. We should
time.
almost run it twice. It
Just
runs
so I have
fast,
time to
right?
talk
Just
about
so
it,
you
right?
have time to talk.
All right, so that's Ryzen Threadripper in action, Jim.
Beautiful. Thanks a lot, Kevin.
All right, my
Appreciate
pleasure.
it. All right. So we're really excited about Ryzen Threadripper. It'll come out this summer, and we'll put it in the hands of all of those
Processador
users that
grande
really
do caramba.
want just extreme performance when it comes to either creativity applications or gaming. Hey, so I want to wrap up now, and I want to say thank you to our PC OEM partners, to our PC ecosystem partners. They've been a tremendous part of the Ryzen success to date. We've accomplished just a tremendous amount in just the first 3 months that Ryzen has been in the market. But I'm even more excited with Ryzen Mobile coming to market, Ryzen Threadripper, about what we're going to accomplish over the coming months. So thank
Ei,
you.
Douglas, isso é a caixa do Ryzen. Do Ryzen. Já é grande, mas um desses.
And with that, it's my pleasure to welcome Lisa back on stage. Lisa?
Olha ela.
Thank you, Jim.
Thank you.
Okay, did you guys like Threadripper? Ryzen Threadripper is extremely exciting, and it's even more exciting when you can see what we can do in a system together. And what I started with is AMD is about high-performance computing, both high-performance CPUs as well as high-performance GPUs. So I have a couple more demos I want to show you before we close today. And let me start first with Vega. Vega, as I said earlier, is a very, very exciting new architecture for us in the GPU space. It was really designed for future workloads, and it has the world's most advanced GPU memory, high bandwidth memory, and the idea that you want to handle big, big data sets. So earlier, I talked about Vega as part of the Radeon Instinct line for machine learning. What I want to do now is show you Vega in another context. And really, we announced several weeks ago that the very first Vega edition will actually be the Radeon Vega Frontier Edition. And the idea here is really designing for the professional data scientists, professionals, content creators, designers, people who could really use all of the power of Vega. And with 25 teraflops and 16 gigabytes of high bandwidth memory, it's an extremely powerful GPU. But today, what I want to show you for the first time is not just Radeon Frontier, but what I want to show you is Frontier Edition running with Threadripper. And I heard some of you liked the 64 PCI Express lanes of Threadripper. Is that right? Because part of the reason we designed it that way is so that we really could handle some of the most complex applications in the world. And so the demo that I want to show you today is Threadripper running with the Frontier Edition, but not just one or two GPUs. I want to show you Threadripper with 4 Radeon Vega Frontier Edition GPUs. Omar, can we start the demo, please? And what this is showing you is really high-performance computing in action.
Olha, tá vendo? Ela é voltada para
threads running up there. Criação gráfica. The GPU count is 4 GPUs. And what this is running is Blender with the Radeon Pro Render plugin. And what it basically is an opportunity to visualize a very complex render over here. And you can see that every time Omar is actually moving, the photorealism comes in to really recreate the image. And if you think of what content creators really want to do, and professional designers, they want to be able to look at images from every different angle and move back and forth and look at what it looks like in different aspect ratios. You basically can't do this without the horsepower of Threadripper with the 4 Frontier Edition GPUs. And this is really an example of high-performance computing at its best when you optimize the CPU and GPU together. So what do you guys think? Omar, thank you. So with the Radeon Vega Frontier Edition, what we said is it will be the first to launch. And I'm proud to tell you today that it will be available in market starting June 27th, just in a couple of weeks. So the feedback on this has been tremendous. There's a lot of excitement around what we can do with Vega. And as we pair Vega with Ryzen and Ryzen Threadripper, there are lots and lots of opportunities. Now, the last demo I want to show you is one around gaming. And there are a lot of gamers in this world, as Derek said earlier, and they're all enthusiastically waiting for Radeon RX Vega. And we love gamers as part of AMD. And what we wanted to show you today is, again, Threadripper running with the dual Radeon RX Vega that looks really, really gorgeous. So, Omar, can we run this demo, please? And what we're doing here is we're playing the new Bethesda title, Prey, on ultra settings at 4K resolution. So this is Ryzen Threadripper, so 16 cores, 32 threads, feeding 2 RX Radeon Vega GPUs. And we're going to let Omar go a little bit through a few scenes, right, Omar?
Quero ver rodando Tibia, meu velho. Rodar Tibia é assim.
Again, beautiful game performance at 4K in ultra-high settings with the Threadripper and 2 Radeon Vega GPUs. And our message is that for the true enthusiast class performance capability, this combination will be an incredible combination available with Threadripper and Vega. So again, thank you very much, Omar. And again, we know there's a lot of excitement around Radeon RX Vega, and so our goal is to make sure that we satisfy all of that excitement. And I'm also going to tell you for the first time today that the Radeon RX Vega will be launched at SIGGRAPH at the end of July in Los Angeles for 2017. And again, we chose SIGGRAPH because we believe that for high-performance graphics and all the content creation capability there, that this is a perfect place to showcase the Vega product line. So we are extremely excited. You're going to see a lot about Ryzen, Threadripper, Vega over the next couple of months as we launch some of these products. But when I said AMD stands for high performance computing, I was very clear that we are putting our money where our mouth is. So with that, I'd like to wrap up today's press conference. Our goal was to give you an idea of everything that we have going on at AMD. I can tell you, we have never been busier. We have never had more products getting ready to go in the market. We have a tremendous amount of excitement in the PC ecosystem. You saw it from our partners today. You see it from our motherboard partners. You see it from our add-in board partners. And you see it from the community. Because there is no doubt that the market is a lot more exciting today than it was 1 year ago or 2 years ago, because competition is very, very good for everyone in the ecosystem. So I hope you feel the same excitement that we do, and thank you for joining us today at Computex. I think from everyone here at AMD, we thank you for your partnership, and the best is yet to come. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Splendid. Next is a moment of photo call. 接下来是合影时间。Lisa, please stay on the stage. Let's invite Jim and Spencer from AMD to come to the stage. Lisa, 请留在台上，让我们有请来自 AMD 的 Jim 和 Spencer 上台。Also, let's invite OEM VIPs to come to the stage. Roy Wang from Dell, Jerry Cao from Acer, Spike Huang from HP, Tony Chen from Lenovo, and Derek Yu from ASUS. 同时，让我们有请来自 OEM 的贵宾，他们是来自戴尔的 Ray Wan， 来自宏基的 Jerry Cao， 来自惠普的 Spike Huang， 来自联想的 Tony Chen 和来自华硕的 Derek Yu. Okay. Yes. Great. Photographer, we are ready for a photo call. 各位朋友，现在是拍照时间。
Quase tudo idêntico.
Cameras in the middle here. Yes. Yeah.
Só o último ali de intruso. Abra o olho, mulher.
Okay, they love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. This concludes the AMD Computex 2017 press conference. 非常感谢大家 AMD Computex
to the highest performance PCs. And so today I want to
Poxa, já? Ah. Esperava mais para mostrar os Vegas. Vai ter outra de 9 horas da manhã, parece. Então, hoje, dia 30, 9 horas da manhã. Não, hoje é 30. Ah, não, é 31, foi, ó. É. Eita. Valeu, valeu, pessoal.